How special was the meeting to you?
Meeting her was special, even though at first I didn't really remember who she was. So when I entered, I asked for Miss Petrie, and it was a disaster. They're like, Miss Petrie, who's Miss Petrie? And then they're like, are you talking about Ms. Zant? I'm like, Ms. Zant? No. I was like, I don't know who Ms. Zant is. And then she finally came in, and I recognized her when she came in. My heart dropped. I was like, oh my goodness, I remember her. And I felt so emotional thanking her. What she dealt with me, because my first language was Spanish. So her dealing with me, speaking only Spanish, was like, it was just emotional, thanking her for what she had done. While I was getting ready, I was like wondering what I was gonna tell her at that moment. I was nervous. I was like driving, I was like thinking over and over what I'm gonna tell her. Yet at the last minute, I didn't tell her anything that I was thinking. It just came from the heart. It's like poured out. And I got a little emotional too.
At what point did you think about the gifts?
Well, I had bought some flowers for her and a box of chocolates. And when I had gave it to her, she was surprised. She was happy.
She was not expecting it?
No, I think she was just expecting me.
Was the whole meeting a surprise to her?
Well, my mom had told her before, like, oh, my daughter's gonna come and see you, but for her, it was a surprise.
What else do you remember about the meeting? Did you go into the classroom?
Yeah, I did. And she had shown me the picture. It's like, I don't have the picture of, the year that we took it, the class picture. And she had showed it to me. Ms. Zant, I hope we can continue this relationship. I am very thankful for you being in my life again. And I hope we can continue talking and coming closer. Also, I hope, if you don't mind me coming to your class, it would be a pleasure for me to come in or read a book or help you around with the students. See you at graduation. Bye.
Miss Zant, I don't know you, but Adee is awesome. She's the best student I have.
And who are you?
I'm her counselor.
Just tell me how it happened that you came about knowing that Adee was coming to see you.
It was just very great, because I was just our pre-K bus. We had a new bus driver this year, and it happened to be a previous parent. Actually, she just started I'm guessing maybe November. So it wasn't even since the beginning of the school year. And, I didn't recognize her, but she immediately recognized me. And it took her about a week or two before she, called me up onto the bus to talk to me. And, told me that she had somebody she wanted me to meet, and told me her name and who it was. And so I was very excited about meeting her. And her mom, just really remembered me and talked so highly of me, and just really wanted her daughter to come and meet me. So we had set a day for her to come to school after school, and so we could reunite. And I was really nervous, because I didn't know if this was something that her mom set up and wanted to happen. I didn't know if Adee would remember me, or if it was just something her mom was, making her do or having her do. And so I was excited, but still, nervous. And I didn't know if she would remember me at all, because she was very shy when she was 4 years old. And she didn't speak any English, and she just was shy. And it took her a long time to really open up to her friends when she was 4. And, by Christmas, she was learning English and making friends and doing really, really great. And so the day came for us to meet. And I don't know why, but I misunderstood. And I thought she was coming to the bus loop. I thought her mom was going to bring her back on the bus and meet me on the bus loop. So I was waiting on the bus loop, and she was waiting in the office. And, I have a different name than when she knew me. So there was a little bit of confusion, when we were meeting. But when we finally met in the office, and she had flowers for me and candy, and I was just really, I actually just got goosebumps because when she saw me, she just got really emotional, and she was tearing up, and it just really gave me goosebumps. It was just really exciting and emotional. And she said that she didn't know if she would remember me or recognize me, and she was nervous because she didn't know what to say or what to do. And as soon as she saw me, she just instantly remembered me. It all came back to her, just my face. She just remembered my face. So that was really neat.
What kind of memories came back as soon as you saw her? Did you remember a whole lot from the time she was here?
So after we, hugged and she gave me my goodies, we walked down to my room. And so we talked while we were walking. And it was just so neat to just hear her voice. Like her voice just came back to me. And some of the mannerisms that she had, facial expressions in her voice. And she was just thanking me. I just couldn't believe how much she was thanking me. She was just thanking me in her words for putting up with her. But what she was referring to is the fact that she didn't speak any English when she came to me, and she was just saying that it must be really hard, when the kids don't speak English. And I just thought it was so sweet that she was thanking me. She was thanking me for teaching her to speak English. And it just was really, heartfelt for that. And I just told her that she was really shy in the beginning and just was taking everything in. And then when she was ready, she just started speaking English and talking with her friends instead of just playing alongside her friends. She started to talk with her friends. And, like I said, by Christmas or January, she was just like any other student that came in, speaking English. It was just really nice because she was telling me what she wants to do when she grows up. And she was just telling me that she wants to be a pediatrician when she grows up. And she's going to go to college here and then transfer to Miami to, be a pediatrician. And I just was so proud. And I'm sure her mom is also so proud. She said at one point she wanted to work with kids and maybe become a teacher. And she did work for the after-school programs and summer camps. And she did like it, but then she realized that she wanted to do more. And she still wanted to work with kids, but she decided she wanted to be a pediatrician. And just, how wonderful is that to have, one of my previous students say that when I grow up, I'm going to be a pediatrician. She's already talking about, going to grad school and transferring to Miami. And so that was really, really exciting.
She has plans.
Yes, big plans.
Yeah.
Big plans. And I know her mom must be so proud. And she was telling me how proud she is of her mom. When she was in my class, when she was 4, I had to go with a translator to all my conferences and home visits. And her mom learned to speak English, and now she's a bus driver for the school district. And she was proud of her mom, and that was really, really neat to hear too. And so I brought her to my room, and she, we looked around the room, and I talked about all the places that she really enjoyed playing in, the dramatic play area, and she loved puzzles. And so we just spent some time in my room for a little bit, and then we walked back to the office.
All that came back?
Just like I said, hearing her voice made it come back. Just like she said, she was just so sure that she wasn't going to recognize me or remember me. And then when she saw my face, she just said she instantly remembered me. As we were walking back to the office, she invited me to her graduation, and she said that her mom was going to bring me a ticket to graduation when I see her at the bus. And she hopes that I come, and I'll be there. I won't miss it. So I look forward to seeing Adee when she walks, up to get her diploma. Adee, I just want to tell you it was so nice to get reunited with you, and I was really excited to see you again and hear what you've been doing. And I can't wait to go to your graduation, and thank you so much for inviting me. Bye, Adee. I'll see you at graduation.